Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got some new mods. Right, first the updates. We've got the Lizard CSW300. This is by Red Phoenix, 1.27 megabyte on the download. In the changelog for that, it's got fixed texture compression and fixed wear appearing too quickly. Then we got the Lemkin D24 by ADub Modding ABP team, 0.36 megabyte on the download, and that's got fixed some i3D mappings, revised model, new icon and store image, and new spec and normal map. And the last update we got for today is the Lizard Trailer Pack by Kaztan18 and the Falork, 46.34 megabyte on the download. In the changelog, that's got improved physics and added ladder. So that's your updates for the day. Right, so the first mod we got is the Motorex Oil Barrel Stroke Flag by Aguara Danny, 0.18 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu. So if we go into there, under decoration and others. So the options you've got there are the 290 for the barrel and then 950 for the flag. So obviously we've seen in recent news outputs from Farming Simulator that they've done a brand deal with Motorex. It's a new partner with them, with Giants that is. Yeah, it's alright. You want to decorate your farm with that? Very nice. Right, next up is US Animal Food. This is by Fib7, 2.38 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. There we are, 40 grand to buy. Place it down and obviously you can make pig food and TMR. But there's a little bit of a difference with this. So you've got your loading in point there and then your taking out point there. So if you go over to the production chain menu, here's the recipes. Now, obviously, you know, for the pig food, yeah, fair enough. The usual things are on the go with all that. But the strange thing is the diesel that it requires. Obviously, it's 0.01 per cycle, mind you. But you've actually got to put diesel in this to get it to run, which is random, I must admit. I mean, normally it would run off electricity. So, alright, it's something different, don't get me wrong. But the options you've got there, for some reason it gives on the pig food and the cows actual animal size for you. So you got pig food at the top for 60 pigs. Then you got pig food for 60 pigs. So obviously one uses potatoes and one uses sugar beet. And then it goes up again. Potatoes for 120 pigs. Sugar beet for 120 pigs. And then you got the ratios for 85 cows, 170 cows and 255 cows. So if you want to make a bit of pig food or TMR for you, this could be very nice indeed. Although, you know, that adds all into it, doesn't it? I mean, putting the diesel in, it's something different. Obviously, options are always good. Very nice. Right, next up is Fuel Tank. This is by Mickey Mapper, 0.90 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under containers. So we'll scroll along. Have I gone the wrong way? Probably. There we are. 15 grand to buy. Obviously place it down and you can store your fuel for you. So you take it out there. Then you go up to the spanner. Click on that and fill it up for you. So obviously 1 litre all the way up to 20,000 litres. 20,000 litres for 27.5 grand. That's like £1.30 odd a litre. Still cheaper than where it is with me at the minute. 158 when I came past the petrol station today. That being said, if you need a place to store your fuel, that's alright, that is. Right, next up is the Loading Ramp with Dock Leveler. This is by Pascal Coutts, 5.49 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under tools. So there it is, 4,350 to buy. Obviously place it down, and if you've got something you want to load into, so you've got like a trailer that you've got stuff in, and then you want to load it into another trailer, this could be the thing for you. Obviously you've got a bit of a ramp there. You come up here, buy this box, hit B if you're on Xbox like me, raises that ramp up. Yeah, like that. Well, it's gone back down on its own. That's a bit. We'll do that again. Stay up. No, it just goes on its own. Wonder if that's because there's nothing there. I'd imagine so. That being said, it's a nice little addition, that is. loading one trailer into another. Very nice. Next up is Pigsty. This is by Mephius, 12.14 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it in the construction menu under Animals and Pigs. So there we are, 50 grand to buy. Obviously place it down. This is going to hold 100 pigs. So you've got your loading in point there for your food, your taking out point there for your slurry. Then if we come down here, you can open that door. There we are. If you want to simulate putting your animals in, so we'll close that back up. Obviously there's your animal dialogue box as well. We can also open that door if you want to get in there, simulate mucking them out. The lights don't come on, mind you. Alright, carry on. And then next door to that, we've got another door you can open. A little bit of a shed on the go. And there's a light switch there. So you do B, turn the lights on. Does that put the lights on in here as well? No, it doesn't. No light switch for the little piggies. Okay. That being said, it's very nice that is, I like it. Right, next up is the Farm Supply Pack. This is by the Lort, 4.72 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under two places. You've got pallets and you've got big bags. So we're in pallets now, and you've got £1,000, euros or dollars, whichever you're playing with, for a 5,000 litre pallet. So that's well cheap. So we've got barley, canola, chaff, maize, oat, potato, soybean, sunflower, wheat, silage, straw, sugar beet, sugarcane, fertilizer, chicken feed, mixed ration, £1,000 for 5,000 litres of TMR. That's well cheap. And then pig food to finish off. I mean, even so, pig food, 1,000 for 5,000 litres. They're well cheap. I like that. And then if you come out, obviously you've got the same things again, but in bag form. So the same options before, all the different products that you've seen in pallets you can get in a bag form. 100 litres for £50, euros or dollars. That being said, that TMR pallet, that was wow cheap. I do like that. 5,000 litres for £1,000. That is very nice. I like that, definitely. Right, next up is the Kuhn and John Deere Mower Pack. This is by NikuDo55, 22.13 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find these under mowers. Now, there's 11 different items in this pack, so we'll go through them all. So we've got the FC3525F, the FC10030. We then got the John Deere F350R and the R990R. We then got the FC313F and the FC883. We've got the 131, 381, GMD 3511, FC314FF, 331, and that's your last one. Obviously, you've got varying widths, so you've got these three here. They're going to be the ones that are put on the back and then out to the sides. They're 3.1, and then that one there is 3.5. Then you've got the butterfly mower setup. So you've got 8.8 metre on that one, and then 3.3 for the front part. Again, 8.8 and 3.3. Then we've got the 9.9 on the 990R, and then the 3.5 on the F350, and then the same again on the first Kuhn ones. So if we go into there, there's no options on most of these. Obviously, you've got the same horsepower requirement. I mean, that one's got main colour. Just changes the front section, support arms really, aren't they? Not front section, support arms on that one. Obviously the two sections together, they are going to be the same, just in different colours. So you got 90 horsepower and then 190 horsepower requirement on those two. So again, change the same colour on the supports. This is going to require 70 horsepower for the front, and then 140 for the back part. 70 and then 140. So all these different options, they're all going to be the same if they're in the same category. So you go for whichever one you want. If you got some mowing on the go, obviously get some of these attached to your tractor. 11 in that pack, that's all right. Very nice. Right, next up is La Campagne Pack. This is by Valentine Licut and Niku Do 55, 65.67 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these under trailers. So we've got the 6021, the 7124, the 7629, and the 8532. So the 6021 has got a 20,300 litre capacity that you can change to 27,500. 7124 has got a 24,000 to 39,800. 7629 is 25,700 up to 41,800, and then the 8532 is 28,700 to 48,200 litres. Now all four of these do pretty much everything in the game. Obviously it doesn't do grapes, which is generally standard. It didn't seem to have olives on there either, but we'll go into this one. All the options are going to be on the same apart from the capacities. So you can change that up the top, go for whichever one you want to. We'll go for that one. And then you've got wheels, brands and tyres, usual shenanigans on the go with that. Then you've got design, nothing, side ladder, that side, front ladder with bridge, fender, fender with side ladder, fender with front ladder, fender with front ladder and bridge, extra ender, sorry, dear oh dear, extra fender with side ladder, extra fender with front ladder, extra fender with front ladder and bridge, and then back to nothing. Then you got design, curved door, give me around the back, curved door with pipe, double door with pipe, double door with ladder and pipe, straight simple door with pipe, then back to the curved door. Then on some of the options, depending on the capacity, you can have a cover, yes or no. So we'll put the cover on. So main colour, go for any one of those. And that's your options. So obviously, prices vary depending on what one you want to go for. That's a nice little pack, that is. Right, next up is the Loma ZTK 1802. This is by Vertex Design, 40.67 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these on the trailers as well. So we've got the ZDK 1802. I'm going to put some teeth in. 17,000 litres to 19.6 thousand litres. We then got the ZDK 1802 Combi, 25,400 capacity on that. The ZDK 1802 Uni, it's got 19,200 litre capacity on that, and all three pretty much take all the stuff in the game. So if we go into that one, then got the options there, design 600mm, 800, so this is the size that's going to put your capacity up. See, this one's got an auger on it. Interesting. Obviously it carries on. You can have it as a bale trailer if you want to, and back to the original one. And you got option there, cover, no, platform and cover. So where's the platforms on the front? Then back to no. Wheel setup, standard. That's your usual shenanigans on the go with that. We'll come out of that. We'll go into the combi. So the only options you got with that one are the cover, platform and cover, and then no. And we'll come into the uni. The only options with that one is cover, platform, overblow protection, platform and overblow protection, platform and cover, then back to no. That first one though, with that auger on the back, that's very interesting. In 800mm, that's 19,600, and you can have an auger on the back and a cover on the top. I like that. Right, next up is the Massey Ferguson 3000 series. This is by Blower, 8.35 megabyte on the download. Going to find it under small tractors. So it's going to start off with a 95 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 49.5 grand starting price. Usual shenanigans on the go with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then you've got attachers, so you've got standard, front weight, or back to standard. Front loader attacher, no. Quickie, Hauer, and then no. And engine setup, so 95 to start. We've got 115, 120, then back to 95. So if we come out of that, we'll start it up. If you do LB and RB together and left stick, left and right, opens up the door. LB and RB together and right stick up and down opens up the back window. Right, and the last mod for the day, this is the Massey Ferguson 3700 and 4700 series. This is by Aguara Modding, 19.33 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them under small tractors. So you've got 3700AL and the 4700M. So if we go into the 3700, so it starts off with 75 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 45 grand starting price. Usual shenanigans on the go with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then we've got front loader attacher, no. Quickie, and then no. Engine setup, so 75 to start, 85, 95, back to 75. And if we go into the 4700, we then got 82 horsepower to start with. We've got options, front weight, no or yes. And then we come down, usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Front loader attacher, no. Quickie, Howard, and then no. Then engine setups, 82 horsepower, 92, 100, then back to 82. That starts off at 50.5 grand. So if we come out of that, there's a nice thing on this, I will admit. Right, if you do LB and right stick up and down, opens up the back window. If you do LB and RB together and right stick left and right, opens up the door. LB and RB together and right stick up and down opens up the other door. If you do LB and A, opens up the bonnet. Oh, that's brilliant. That is really brilliant. You can now come in and simulate fixing your tractor and everything. Oh, I like that. I mean, that case harvester we had yesterday that you could open the sides up, you're really getting your immersive feel on your role plays with that. Very nice. I do like the tractors and the harvesters and all the equipment we can do this with. That is brilliant. That's the last mod for the day, so that's it. Done and dusted. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite, which one you're thinking of using. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.